I'm 85 years old. Okay? So I can't keep putting it off because time is going to get me. And it's not about me. It's about the community. It's about the other bikers that are here in town. They're going to be here. And we have people willing to accept that responsibility, whether it happens to be from the VFW or others. And so, again, it certainly is in your hands, because if we can't bring the excitement into and we do that by doing these events in the arena, where we're playing polo on a motorcycle, okay? Maybe that doesn't sound like much, but when you see it, it is. And it's just like horse polo, and I enjoyed very much playing horse polo. I only got thrown up 2 or 3 times, but it was a fun sport. I had a lot of horses at that time, and I've done a lot of other activities with horses. But I'm at an age now that horses are a little bit out of reach for me now, specifically having 8 or 10 horses, which I used to have. But getting back to this.
Mr. Baker?
Yes, ma'am.
With all due respect, louder. With all due respect, I absolutely do not disagree with you, what you are trying to do for the community. Although I cannot, in good conscience, recommend my committee to bump that club because they are not.
I'm not asking you to bump them.
Well, the safety concerns with the mix of types of events, which Ms. Strickland just mentioned, we have the crafters here, we have the horse show there. What that's gonna mean is you're gonna get to come in Sunday at noon. That's not enough time.
No, Sunday at noon.
Right. So in good conscience, I'm going to recommend to my board, which recommends to the commissioners, that yes, we would love to have you, but our available weekend in May is the last weekend of the month.
For this year.
For this year.
How about the weekend before?
The weekend before is Nevada Western Heritage. Now, I'm willing to change mine, but then that puts me in conflict with other people. I can change mine.
I don't know what else is on here
then. So, do you?
Wild West Extravaganza is that weekend?
Yes.
Now that's in conflict.
Oh, yep. So then no.
No, we talked about May.
Yeah, we're talking about me.
The best weekend would be the last weekend of May.
Yeah.
It is.
Which is a 3-day weekend.
It's
Yes.
a 3-day weekend, it just makes sense.
Your
It'd be Memorial
last-
Day weekend forever.
Right. So, Mr. Baker, it would be my recommendation that you would modify your date to be the weekend, which was, is that Labor Day? That's Memorial Day. Memorial Day weekend. I realize it's not exactly the date you wanted, but it is a 3-day holiday weekend.
And what are those dates?
Those dates,
27, 28, 29.
yeah, 27th, 28th, and 29th
Of
May.
Of May.
Of May.
We can do that.
Okay.
Really?
We can
That
do
would be wonderful.
We can do that, and we really want the support of the community.
You absolutely, and then you would have, in my opinion, you would have more people to come
You'd
watch
have,
you.
how about the park, may I ask? How many ball fields are being used there?
I like
We'll worry
that-
about that at the
yeah.
commission level,
We'll
but
have to check that to make
Right.
sure.
I like that suggestion. I think that would work with us, and then it could avoid all this confusion with interfering with other people.
Yes, and then you
make
would
the
have
other
your,
groups happy.
okay.
It gives opportunity for expansion. When you've got, if you set it for a certain, like always Memorial Day weekend,
Everybody knows?
you have, everybody knows, doesn't matter what dates it comes on, it's always Memorial Day weekend, but hopefully your event will grow and those 3 days will grow with you. You've got the time and this, you know what I'm saying?
It actually may be a better date.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Because for us horse people, now we're pushing June, and Memorial Day weekend, we got stuck with for our horse show last year because we got bumped. And it was really, really hot for our horses. So I think it could be a real win-win, especially if you want to.
Well, I believe in
grow.
fate, and sometimes we don't know, we didn't know. I had to get with Jimmy to get in here and get the application done. We'll redo those applications. What I would like to know, if there are any specifics that you that you require. I spoke to,
I think the rest is, we approve a date and you guys, that Scott has.
I'm gonna make a recommendation that he files a reservation fee or a reservation for next year. If he wants the weekend that falls on the motorcycle day, put the reservation in now and we can reserve that date. And then the other groups will work around his
well,
date now.
I like your new date even better.
Okay, well, then.
Would
so-
you be willing to change that date on that form and initial it, and
Yes.
then the board can move forward?
There you
Okay.
Okay,
All right, well-
28, 28,
It's the
29?
27th, 28th, and 29th.
All I can tell you is
Yes.
it's gonna be fun and exciting. It's gonna be very fun, it's gonna be exciting, it's gonna be well received. And we're able to bring in, hopefully, we talked to Harley Davidson, and they said the only thing that's gonna prevent them is if we don't have enough accommodations, and we're working on that.
Go ahead, Michelle.
I would like to make a motion that we would accept the Iron Horse reservation for Memorial Day weekend of 2023, which would be May 27, 28, and 29.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Okay, can I get a second?
Cody, a second?
30 seconds, okay. Any discussion?
Okay, do we need to check to see what's going on at the community center or any of the ball fields?
No, he's asking arena only as your only purview.
No, we're gonna have another conflict with,
Well, that's not our.
That's Jimmy's job. That's Jimmy's
well, we've
job.
already brought up the dog show, we've already brought up, you know, the craft fair.
Yes.
So we are already looking at other group, you know, things
Right.
that are causing conflict in the central hub. You know, when we finally move the fairgrounds, we'll be big enough that we can spread out, but we haven't got there yet, so.
It's coming.
So we're not gonna worry about the other things in, okay.
The only thing I can think of is like a baseball.
He knows
game.
that
Yeah,
he
that
needs to
makes-
contact you to let you know what he needs from you guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or-
For like the
yeah.
events.
So the only thing says, the other stipulation that needs to be put on this, like we've done in the past, is that this is approved, well, potentially could be approved by our board pending his permits and county commissioner approval from them.
Robert, it sounds like this group's gonna be one, you need to put down there, they need to supply a dumpster.
Oh,
He will.
Yeah,
that'll come from.
cause he'll have to go through them guys for the whole park, so they'll definitely have to be.
So I would get with Jimmy
Yeah, I was gonna say
to make
porta
sure
potties.
that everything is the way it's.
Set
supposed
up
to be.
correctly, yes.
Correct. Okay, I appreciate that, and
It'll be a good event.
it'll be a very good event.
Robert,
I
you
think
have
it's
one in the
gonna,
other.
I think once you see it,
Public still.
and once you see it, you'll learn the appreciation that is gonna come along with it. And, it's exciting, you know, when you have things that, you know, it's like it's the speedway. People go there to just watch the cars go around, but they're looking for a little excitement if one of the cars flips over. But that's one of the reasons they come. They're looking for what's gonna happen. And, I think that.
Somebody back there?
But anyway, I wanna thank you. Is there any, what do I need to do? Anything else?
Just hold your, right there, real sec still. Trish?
I need a clarification on the date. You're gonna move your whole event to the following weekend?
Yes,
Okay, so it'll be for the May 20th, we won't have a conflict
Any
with
conflict.
motorcycles.
No.
True
In the
that.
park, we'll just have the kids and the ball fields and stuff like that.
Yes.
Cool, that works for me.
Yep, we're never moving there, so the whole weekend after.
Okay.
Any other comments, public comments?
We have to change the
Discussion.
agenda item. I'll contact.
Can I borrow your pen?
Okay, so,
What's the dates?
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Okay, so it is approved up to pending commissioner approval and special events from the county.
27, 28, and 29.
27, 28, and 29.
Yeah, of May.
Hmm?
May.
May.
May, yeah.
Okay,
Memorial Today's the 28th.
29th.
It's done.
Last one.
Last, other reservation that I have is Sin City Mounted Shooters on this weekend, March 10th and 11th at 10 a.m. Or is it both days or just the one day?
She put that down there, it's a setup date, so she thinks that she has to write it down on
So which day is the actual day?
the actual day is the 11th.
That's Saturday.
Yes,
11th on Saturday, at 10 a.m. And that's the practice.
yep, prep
All
and
they
leave
gotta
it
do
be.
is, yeah, prep it.
Prep and leave it be. She said they didn't need any backup or anything like that.
I'll make a motion to accept it.
You know what? Okay, so I have a motion to accept by Darius. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all discussions? Public comment?
I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Right.
I don't like that event. I don't know what else to say.
No.
It disrupts the whole park.
You need to get in touch with your chief.
I will do that. And you, Louis?
Okay, any other public comment?
Why do they have to come to Pahrump? Can't they?
They do it, actually, this is a very, very growing
Sport
sport
industry.
in our equine industry.